Hey, welcome to the show. It's the Lee Michaels Show on thepowerofvoices.com, YouTube Live, and on Facebook Live. How you doing today? Why is my head half taken off by the light? Too much light. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start doing the show from the parking lot. The light will be more even that way.
No, you just need lights coming
Yeah, I know.
from behind, and they're like in there. They need to change it.
See, the only way I can do that is you're going to have to move over because I need to have that light on that side to balance things out. And then the camera has to be on you. So you ready for that?
Nope.
So don't even talk to me about light no more, okay?
I don't care about. I'm just trying to help you so your head ain't shining.
Don't even talk to me about light.
I'm just telling you so your head won't
If
shine.
I'm going to go through all the pain and agony of setting up lights, and you're going to have to be on camera,
Actually, you don't look bad.
Well,
You look like you slept.
well, I did. I went home last night. I did not do Uber. Can you believe that? I didn't. I got a letter from my granddaughter, Kennedy, that there was a school project apparently, and they had to write a letter to someone that they had concerns about. And she had concerns about me driving too much with Uber and Lyft. So I got this touching letter, and I said, okay, tonight I'm going to go home and go to sleep. So I did. So look out. I might be a little feisty today because I'm not tired. Speaking of feisty, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Carol.
Oh, very funny.
Take Carol, please.
I got to tell you something. I seen
What?
the cutest dog at the beach.
Animal stories.
I never seen a weenie dog as a puppy.
Oh, really?
And she was just so tiny, but I didn't know they have miniature weenie dogs. He said she
Miniature
won't grow
weenies.
much bigger than this. but
Really?
She was the cutest little dog.
Wow.
I couldn't get over it. And then I seen Mr. Pelican last night. He will sit there right in front of you. He will pose. He'll look at you with the side view. And because this lady was telling me this morning, we were talking about, and she said, have you seen? I said, yeah, I got pictures of the pelican.
Uh-huh.
She said, that pelican is tame. He sits there and he poses for you. He can be right next to you.
Right next to you.
But you look at that big old beak, honey, and it looks like a long knife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got long beaks.
Yeah,
They
he
can put a
could
lot of
chop
fish in
someone
there.
up because remember when I showed you the video of him eating a pigeon live?
Mm-hmm.
You seen feathers flying out of his mouth, so he was chopping him,
Yeah.
which was very sad. But
yeah.
I didn't know they ate other birds. Did you?
I didn't know that until you told me about that.
I didn't show it to you?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
It was kind of
Yeah,
sad,
you
huh?
did. Yeah, I saw that.
It was like
Yeah,
I
it was
seen
sad.
one this morning with a bunch of tight lions, or the ones that don't have the big long hair. There was an elephant,
Mm-hmm.
and there was probably maybe 10 lions going after him.
Really? After an elephant?
Yeah, but he wasn't giving up. You could see he was starting to stagger.
Mm-hmm.
And there were people watching this. They must have been hunters.
Yeah.
And they were narrating it, but it was kind of sad. But he got into the water. Now, cats don't like water.
No, they don't.
But there was one but they would get on his back,
Yeah.
and he got him off, but he kept coming back out. It's like, why are you coming back out? So it ended, so I don't know what happened to
Yeah.
the elephant.
He probably stomped the crap out of a couple of them.
But it was funny seeing that because how they got on his back. My daughter told me she has a cat that you would swear it was a feral.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to clip her nails and forget it. It was like a battle.
Yeah.
Her dog yesterday messed with that cat. She said that cat leaped from the couch onto the dog's back, and it was like, bitch, you ain't messing with me.
Get
She
off
said
me
her
now.
cat rode that dog.
Was she biting him in the neck while she was riding?
I don't know, but she scratched
Yeah.
my daughter. It's like
Yeah.
probably like a 5-inch scar.
Wow.
I told her those nails got to go.
Yeah.
I go, you can put covers on those nails if she doesn't want to stop. They have little nail covers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hmm.
But she's not a feral.
No?
She's just really,
Just a
really,
feisty little kitty.
she'll fight you.
Yeah. Interesting.
But I think they've teased her since she's been little.
Yeah, that could be when you mistreat a cat. Especially.
Well, they don't think it's mistreating. It's just playing and teasing. And then
Yeah.
everything becomes a joke to the cat.
Yeah.
My cats are totally opposite.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I had a dog come in the house and they just looked at it like, what is that?
All right, let's bring Mr. Boom Shakalaka in. What's up, Chris? Wait a minute. I keep moving stuff around. Okay, Chris, there you are.
Boom shakalaka.
You're here.
There you go.
I
How's
got
it
to
going?
mark it on the console where I have you now because I've moved you.
Oh, okay. Don't move me.
You've been moved.
Don't move.
Not evicted, just moved. You're in a
Just
different
moved.
apartment now.
Hey, good morning, Lee. Good morning, Carol. How you doing?
Good morning.
We're doing all right.
Hey, Guru. Hey, do me a favor, man. Could you reconnect your Source Connect on your end there? So I can
Again,
get a cleaner
I even
feed?
rebooted the computer this morning just for you.
And it's still kind of choppy.
Really?
Yes, Guru.
Oh, don't be a smart butt. I might just turn you off and
No.
I'll bring you back up.
No, that's my name for you now. You are the Guru. I don't mean no disrespect.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever.
No, well, you don't believe
Might
me.
be
All right.
one of those double meanings.
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to reboot you.
Okay.
Bye. Guru. I don't know if I like that name or not. Because that means you have reached the top. And I'm still running up that hill in my mind, see? I don't know if I want to be the guru yet. Maybe right before I check out of this hotel. But we'll see here what happens when he comes back in. All right, Guru is back.
Okay. That's
that-
much better.
is that
so
more
don't, so
better?
don't call you Guru. You don't like Guru.
Well, when you call somebody a guru, this is just my interpretation,
Yes.
that they have reached the pinnacle, the apex. They're at the top of the heap. And I don't feel that I'm there yet. I feel like I'm still running up the hill. Does that make sense?
Well, that makes sense. I mean, I didn't want to call you master. That's a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's the same thing in my mind, see?
Well, yeah, I understand. I just thought maybe get another title for yourself. I mean, that's just me. I mean, you're the guy. So I used to go check out the phony Bruce Lee movies back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it was like Bruce Lee and Dragon Lee and all those other phony Bruce Lees after his death. So they always had these great so-called movies.
Yeah.
And they always had the master, the gentleman who was wise and taught the student about kung fu
Right.
and life and everything else. And
Sure.
see, that's you. So I don't call you master because I know that's a little bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little too much. But,
Yeah, I'd say so.
you don't think guru, master, and what was the character in the Star Wars movie? They had a name for him, the little weird-looking cat that was the real knowledgeable.
But
person.
Yoda?
Yoda, yeah.
You want to be called? You want me to start calling you Yoda?
No, I'm saying those all have the same meaning. Yoda, guru, master, how about just radio dog?
Okay, I go along with that. Okay.
Yeah, because that's who I
Radio
am.
dog.
I'm the
Okay.
radio dog.
So we just call him dog.
Okay.
No, see, you know what?
Dog.
Eat your damn oatmeal over there and be quiet. Why
I
you
see
coming
he's,
in and
I
disrupt
see
the
he's
apple cart?
feisty.
I got some rest last night. I might jump across that table and start wrestling.
No, I
with you.
took a B12 vitamin. I really recommend it for you.
Really?
I've been tired
What does
a
that give
lot,
you?
and it just gave me a lot of energy. Instead of
Okay.
a shot, you just put one under your tongue and let it dissolve and then swallow it.
How's it taste?
Yeah, we're all feisty.
It helped. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
how's it
how
taste?
it didn't taste bad.
No,
No, but
Well,
I
you eat
noticed
oatmeal,
it
so
makes
I'm not
me
gonna-
not so tired.
I'm not going to, accept your thing about how it tastes. You eat oatmeal. Ah!
Well, it's
So the
healthy
B, so
for
the
you.
B12 till you put it underneath your tongue and it tastes okay,
Yeah, you put it underneath the tongue
right?
and it dissolves, and then you make sure you get it all in.
How about
I'm
if
telling you,
if
it
just
made
swallow
me
it?
feel a lot better. No, they want you to dissolve it.
It tastes great.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
right.
oatmeal don't.
She said it tastes like glue. I said, why are you eating it?
Right up here.
Well, oatmeal is very healthy for you.
Well, if it's like glue, it might glue your mouth together. You won't be able to talk.
No, keep eating.
Wow. That was like a laser beam just it just came right in.
You guys don't
Hey,
eat
man.
oatmeal? You don't eat oatmeal?
No, when we did my rest real quick, I had me a straight 8 hours, man. You call it straight 8. Man, you good to go, man. I'm telling you, that rest makes a difference.
Let me tell you, I went home last night. Must have been, I probably got there a little after 7. I went straight to bed, and I didn't wake up until 8:18 this morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got a good one in. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
feisty.
nice.
I'm
You
ready.
feisty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling myself.
Are any of you guys a cheese
Well, be
eater?
careful when we don't get put in Facebook jail. You start feeling yourself, man.
Do any of you guys eat cheese?
Not much. Every now and
It
again.
depends.
They have breaking news, but this cheese is always getting a recall. The Sargento,
Yeah.
massive recall of 7 cheeses due to a potential contamination. But this cheese is always getting called in. I don't really buy that particular brand.
Yeah, they got some nasty people working there, apparently.
I buy a Costco brand.
Is that your phone
Yeah, but
buzzing?
I'm not answering it right now. I remember I told my client to text me.
They don't listen. Clients don't listen because they figure they're spending money and they want to call you. You're supposed to answer that damn phone. What's wrong with you? You must be crazy. Speaking of crazy,
Apollo's on.
no,
Oh,
the real. See, Apollo fakes crazy, but the real crazy
no, I
is
know
your
he's
president.
not.
That's your. That boy is crazy. Your president is crazy.
I can't believe that girl said that about the healthcare Miss USA.
What'd
It's
she
a
say?
privilege. Now, does Trump still own the USA pageant?
I think he does. I'm not sure.
No, she said she was Italian, but she looks black to me.
Well, she
Yeah,
better
when they
stay out of
asked
that
her a
tandem booth.
question, she said health care is a privilege. Health care is a privilege for working people. People are furious.
Yeah, well, you know what? She won't be getting no high-paid speaking engagements unless it's from these radical right-wing nutball whack
Said you
job
have to have a
organizations.
job.
You know what? Stripper now. Stripper from her crown, rat now.
Why would
She's
she
nuts,
say
too.
that?
Because she's nuts. She's drank the poison Kool-Aid, apparently. Or she thinks that that's going to pander to her owner. You know? That's probably what that was. Maybe he cut a deal with her. Look, you go out there and be a right-wing nutball whack job, and we'll make sure you win. That
And
wouldn't surprise me.
Coulter is against Trump now, too.
Ann Coulter?
Yeah, said
I
she
caught
calls
that. Yeah,
him
man, Coulter.
grotesque. Donald Trump's a disappointment.
Wow.
And it's news. It's on HuffPost.
Wow.
Yeah, anytime you're staunch, conservative people. I mean,
Hardcore.
like a man Coulter. When man Coulter comes forward and says that 45 is, grotesque and getting off the gravy train, that's a sign.
You think she's a man?
Look at Adam's apple. Take a good
She has
look.
the Adam's apple.
She's just real skinny, and I think just
Yeah, that
the
too.
bone sticks out, a little bit.
Yes. That's one bone too many.
They got to impeach him, and they got to do it fast before he goes to that world meeting. They were saying, the world news was saying today that they're going to have to make everything like of just a few minutes because of his short attention span.
Well, the man is nuts. There's no question about it. He has, unless he's just playing all of us for a damn fool. And I don't want to give him that much credit that he's that brilliant just to act
me neither.
stupid. But at the same time, I've been calling him this from day one. He's like the Wizard of Oz. He puts on this show, but in the background, he's pulling off his tricks to better himself, his kids, and his cronies, the supporters of his craziness. It's like that bill he wrote, and he wrote in there that, to restore the $500,000 free pass to America, I call it. He does shit like that, thinking that nobody's paying attention. And he does it with his magical pen. Now, keep in mind all of these little executive orders that he's signing can be overturned by the next president, as he's doing against Barack Obama. President,
Now
Barack Obama.
that computer thing. See, I had an argument. I had to say this to Jim because he always thinks Asians are the computer whizzes. The white kid, was he white or mixed? That went in and he did it in his own bedroom. That was able to stop that for the time being.
Stop the virus spread?
He did something, yeah. It's been all over the news.
No, I haven't seen that. I was asleep.
But they didn't just go after they went after TV shows.
Yeah.
They were saying something about Orange to Black, and Orange to Black said, we ain't paying them nothing. Go on and try to sell the show to somebody. Like you can just go out and sell somebody's show.
Right. Well, I think they were looking for any vulnerability, and then if you're stupid enough to pay the ransom, then, good for them, bad for you.
I mean, they got to put it in a bank, so they got to go be able to collect it.
No, they're using Bitcoins.
Oh.
And you can't trace Bitcoins. So they're professional thieves. And I hope that we find them, and I hope the rest of the world agrees and send one of them Tomahawk missiles in there straight to the freaking head and blow the little dumb shits up. And it could be a not just one person or one group. It could be a collective effort. And more importantly, once you spread this virus, you can turn anyone's computer into a drone. And then say they infect your computer, and then your computer starts sending out this same virus to everybody in your address book. So if you got 300 people in your address book, it sends it out to all of them. Then those people click on it, and they activate it on their computers, and their computers then infected. That's one way that they do it. The other way is they attack your firewall and find vulnerable port openings, and they infiltrate your computer that way. So in your firewall, and this may be a little technical for some people, but just to protect yourself, turn off all unnecessary ports. And in most cases, most routers or firewalls come with that setting already on. But make sure that only the ports that you need, like 8080 and some of the others for FTP and maybe for streaming, but all the other ports that you're not using, turn them off. And that makes you less vulnerable for these type of attacks. And also, if you have a switch in your router or modem that allows you to fend off denial of service when they send thousands of packets of data to you to keep you from being able to use your equipment. If you have that capability, you should turn that on to help block that. But your service provider should be the first line of defense on that. So if you're using Comcast or some of the other major internet service providers, Spectrum, then they should be looking out for you on that, because that's where the entry point typically is, coming through your service provider. Knock them down, and then that kills you. But sometimes they go directly to you when they find your IP address and any ports open on your router or modem. So that's the Yoda Tech Talk for today.
See, you should have your own segment, do your own show.
Yeah, I could do that. But I'm afraid I might bore some people, and they just kind of, like deers staring into the headlights. So, I don't know.
You can do it as your program.
I know. But will people receive it? Will they get it? Will they understand it? Will they use it? Most people
never know.
Well, yeah, you're right. Most people are afraid of technology, and they really shouldn't. They should embrace it. Hell, if I can get Carol to understand it, I can perform miracles. Because she's pretty intimidated by it all. She gets frustrated. She comes in here with a laptop. Her iPad all jacked up sometimes, her phone, and a couple minutes I have to go in there and fix it, and then she's happy. She smiles again. Oh, why does it do that?
Could you come over, though, and hook my Netflix back up and my other stuff? My daughter unhooked it, and I don't know how to do it.
See? See what I mean, folks? Would you say that you're technically challenged?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you're
Younger
absolutely
people
right.
aren't, though. You can find a 5-year-old that could probably hook it up for me.
Yeah, doesn't that make you feel real crazy?
No,
So wait a
it's
minute, how'd
just
you know how to do that?
these little kids start from the time they're 2. You'll go to somebody's house and they take it from, and the kid starts screaming because you took their, and they're finding kids that are autistic.
Yeah.
It really works for them, but kids are extremely smart, like Rain. Extremely smart with
Sure.
computers.
Yeah, because they don't have any fear. They jump into it and figure it out. And many times it's very intuitive and easy to do, but they don't have any fear. So they don't have any fear that they're going to screw it up. And I think that's what most people are faced with. When I was doing, well, I still have a tech support company. But I'm not actively involved with it anymore. But I used to get 10 calls a day for simple little things like how to install a wireless router. And they're even easier than ever right now to install. You don't have to have any technical knowledge to install a router anymore. They're very simple. You don't even have to install any software in most cases. Little things like removing some viruses, like buy some antivirus software and keep it updated. Installing software. Little stuff like that. Or I can't figure out how to open my email. And, you charge $75 an hour. And in most cases, you go in and in 3 minutes, you've solved the problem and you walk out with $75. $75 minimum. And probably tech support people can get a lot more than that. And that's coming to your home or your office and fixing the issues. Or installing a printer. That was another one. I used to get 2 or 3 of those a day.
Well,
Amazing.
mine isn't working that we installed.
That's because you did something.
I know I did.
See? See what I'm saying, folks?
Yeah.
I got
Bring
a
your
printer
dog to the
working
rescue.
for her. And she was ready to take it back and get a new one and do a flip and roll over and kiss the cat. And I said, no, wait a minute. It's something really simple here. We called the service provider and got some information from them. We got it working. So what did you do, Carol? Come on, tell me. You did something. You changed something. What did you change? She's not paying attention.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Did you turn it off? The printer?
Well, I didn't. It turns off itself.
Yeah, it goes to sleep.
It won't let me put in the password.
You shouldn't have to.
Oh, I thought I had to.
No. It should just work every
Listen
time you
to
go
this.
to print.
2 men were trying to rape a girl, and the rapist gets raped. This is.
Huh?
It's a joke.
Oh. She said, no, I'm going to take it from you, fool. That's
Yeah,
funny.
just like that video Carol sent. You sent a while back about the cat and the rooster. That cat was cat and rooster from the back and was going for broke.
Yep.
And took its paws and grabbed the rooster by the
By the
neck. And
neck.
was like, I got you.
They
You
do
go, "Take it."
that. They do that, cats. When they have sex, they will pull on the neck.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
he
Rough
was
Rider.
he was doing something to that rooster.
Set those claws and bite into that neck. Say, give it to me, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
Oh, wow.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah. Wow, sex.
Animal sex.
Yeah, there you go. We'll have an animal sex section on the show.
Right.
Segment. That's funny. Well, I don't know what to say about your president. Getting back to the moron of the day.
Yeah. Well, here's the latest real quick. They had a press conference with National Secretary, Security Advisor H.R. McMaster, who tried to play Mr. Cleanup Woman a little bit earlier,
Good
saying
luck.
everything was fine and the no information was leaked to the Russians. And so now the press conference just ended with Turkey president going over the Syrian civil war, refugee crisis, and the fight against the Islamic State group, including the U.S. decision to arm Syrian Kurdish fighters despite Turkey's vehement objections.
It'll be online in a little bit. Because I was watching, and all of a sudden it shut it down. And it said it would go back on. They're going to put it up.
During the press conference with the Turkey president, he was asked about meeting with the foreign minister of Russia, and Trump turned around and said there was a very productive meeting. It was great, and everything was all right, and it kept it moving. It only took like one question from the audience, from the press corps.
Well, see, that's how he controls the message. By no matter what you ask him, he's going to say everything is cool in the gang, and I'm the winner, and I can do what I want to do. I'm the president. It's his arrogance, pompous, selfish attitude that he has, and that's what we're supposed to accept. And I'm saying enough, no more. I'm not going to take it no more. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and this son of a gun's got to go. Gotta go.
Oh, yes.
At the very least.
But it has to be. I'm sorry, go ahead.
If anyone that is listening to this broadcast, either live or through the replay, is not registered to vote, shame on you. Do it right now. You can do it online. It's so simple. It's easy. It's free. All you have to do is answer a few basic questions like, what's your address? What's your zip code, your name? Are you registered in another state? And things like that. It's not going to invade your privacy. It's not going to ask you for your phone number, zip code, IQ, and forget about all that. You just want to register to vote. The next time you get an opportunity to vote in the major federal election is November 6, 2018. That's when the House of Representatives and the senators and some governors and other major offices around the country will be up for grabs. You need to show out at this. This is called a midterm election. Usually the turnout is not that high. This should be a record-breaking turnout for people who are sick and tired of being hoodwinked, lied to, disappointed, and seeing everything good that was working for you and your family and loved ones being deleted, eradicated, destroyed. If you don't want that to happen, let's start with Congress. All three branches of our government is controlled by one party. That needs to be eradicated. Not good. Putting all the power and control into one party or the other is not a good thing. All right, I've said it for today. We can move on. Listen. Y'all got to listen.
Yeah, you're right. And people have to pay attention and get on board with this for the standpoint of, if this is what you want, it has to be a completely united front. And you can't half-ass the situation when you talk about removing a president, which is part of the GOP's problem. They also, look, they have inner fights like any other organization or group. Mm-hmm. It's just that you cannot get on board with this. Do we take them out? It's like, for example, we can call our baby ugly, but you can't. And this is an ugly ass baby we got here. So everybody knows it's ugly. Everybody knows it's Medusa. Everybody is turned to stone. Totally. But what do we do about it? Exactly. Do we come forward and acknowledge it and get him out of office completely, or do we ignore it and kind of like just, go along with it for the time being? And when you have that much infighting among your own party, then what do you do? So, well, to all of us, and it's the obvious, he should be removed, yes. But it's the fact that people that have went like all in, like you do in poker, go all in, do not want to make a mistake or come out and say, you know what, I shouldn't have went all in with this guy. But it's too late. You can save it. You can save yourself. You can save the party if you just have to be that focused on just being one-minded and one-track minded,
right,
to get rid of this man.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the
problem.
He
has to go.
Too many Americans and all of our politicians are too partisan, meaning they support the party no matter what. And it's time for all of our politicians, our congressional members, to begin to put America first. What's in the best interest of this country? It's people, not your damn party. if you know that your president and you are a Republican is wrong, but you're trying to save face, and you can't. You just can't, because people are not that stupid. And people around the world are looking at us like, and they want us to follow their lead? They want to come in and teach us how to be a democracy? They want to come in and teach us how to do legitimate voting? And they can't get it right? No, you know what you need to do is face up to, we have a disaster. This was a catastrophic disaster. It was a mess. It was corrupt. He was saying that Hillary was corrupt. Again, the Wizard of Oz. But the reality was the corruption was coming from him. So we, Americans, need to stand up and say, okay, this is, like you said, an ugly child, and we need to get rid of it. We got to call it what it is.
Absolutely.
This is a mess. It's a disaster. It is a flawed election. We need a recall. Not just get rid of him. We need to get rid of the whole administration, because anybody that is a part of his administration that's going along with his stupidity, who's the fool here? You are. You are supporting this fool. So you got to go too, all of you. Push delete, start over, new election, ASAP. That's what needs to happen. Then all of the uncertainty, all of the maybe, all of the negativity that's out right now will be eradicated and removed. And then we can have a fresh start. And I don't know who should run. At this point, I'll take Donald Duck versus Mickey Mouse. That would be better than what we have right now. I'm making a joke of it, but the reality is this is not good for America. Nor is it good for the Republicans. Look at his rating. What is it, 30%?
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, who does that? What president in modern times, in the last 60, 70 years, has looked so bad? Come on, folks.
Well, yeah, it's staring you right in the face, and you just have to acknowledge it. Once again, the Washington Post reported that the president shared classified intel with the Russians. And once again, last we checked, they were supposed to be, we're not supposed to be working with the Russians in that capacity. Mm-hmm. And it's obvious the man has an ulterior motive. Case in point, we all know by now, not having the press corps when the Russian foreign minister was here.
That's a
like it's like one
disgrace.
photographer, exactly. Which was prior to that the build up to the whole fake news thing. So who's to say, for example, in this wizardry that he's trying to do, mm-hmm. we established the fake news thing months ago, so that way we could fast forward to where we are now and just have these private moments with these foreign leaders that we wouldn't worry about questioning and answering.
Well, it's overwhelming, the crap that we're going through right now. It is completely overwhelming. Everyone I talk to, they're just like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. But we need to channel that energy from I can't believe it to a solution. To remove this guy ASAP and his complete administration from power. He's got to go. And whatever legal means that exists, that's what we need to do. We need to explore that. And I know there's 500 investigations going on. And I understand that you really can't, call anything to order until your investigation is complete. I get that. But let's step it up. Let's get it going on. Let's go get the facts and dig up whatever needs to be dug up and figure this thing out. And let's start the proceedings. If it means that we have to do a complete new election, I'm fine with that. In fact, that feels better to me than just, putting him out of office, because then you got the rest of the buffoons that's allowing this to go down still in power.
Yeah.
So nothing short of a new election would I feel good about, quite frankly. And whoever the people vote for at that point, without any kind of interference from Russia or the Girl Scouts of America, whoever, it needs to be a clean election. There needs to be oversight on every point. Every polling place needs to make sure that it is not being tampered with. Then we know we've got a clean election, and we can do that.
But, there's still people that think he's wonderful.
Well, they're stuck on stupid.
Yeah, they are.
And dangling on dumb.
Anybody that thinks that this guy is credible in any way, and if someone tells me one more damn time, well, he's a successful businessman, I would just want to rip their tongue out. I mean, come on. Any success that he has had has been through illegal means, thuggery, bullying, holding a gun to somebody's head and making them do what he wants them to do.
Do you read his Twitters, though?
No, I
It's
stopped
an
reading.
embarrassment.
I stopped reading that nonsense because he lies to himself through his own Twitter account. Says one thing this minute, and 5 minutes later
Right.
he's saying something else. I can't follow that. No.
There's a psychological profile that he's going through. Because let's look back, for example, when he was going for the election, going through the grandstanding and, barnstorming. So all the things he said about Hillary, the emails and, corrosion or corruption with foreign people, he talked about himself.
Absolutely.
Everything he said was about himself. He just put it in the mouth or the name of somebody else. Everything he said was about himself.
Yep. Like I said, he's the Wizard of Oz, and he holds up this, face, this video of himself, and convinces you, those that are weak-minded, that it's not me, it's her, or it's him. Look at what he's doing. And in the background, that's what he's doing. Hoodwink.
Why are they taking so long to kick him out, though?
Well, they're still investigating. Good morning,
Yeah, it's
good
gonna be a little
afternoon
bit.
to Bobby Stamps and Lisa London checking in on Facebook on my personal page. Heart attack in Virginia. What's up, Michael? Thank you for tuning in. Of course, I see Carol Lemire, whoever that is. I don't know who that is. Who is Carol Lemire?
Who that?
Who that? She's going to reach across the table and smack me in a minute and knock the taste out of my mouth. Have you guys seen this?
Not taste.
Yeah,
You
slap
could
the
tell
taste
he
out of
really
me.
had some sleep.
I told you, I'm feisty today. I'm taking no damn prisoners. Have y'all seen the new icon or emoji, whatever you call it? Hello, Lee and
No.
Company. Thank you, Lisa. It's a little daisy. You got the heart, you got the thumbs up, the smiley face, the oh wow, the one tear coming down the angry face. Now we got a little daisy flower.
Oh, like the purple daisy looking thing?
Yeah, that's new. At least it's new on me. Maybe it's been around a while. And it's
I've
just
seen it for a little bit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's kind of cute. I'm throwing up daisies now.
Oh, that's you throwing up daisies.
Yeah, that's me. Now I'm going to throw you some hearts. I love you. I love you. Say I love you to at least one person every day. That's a good thing. Spread the love. Now I'm throwing up the happy face. And
Yeah, make love,
wow.
not war.
That's right. I'd like to go back to the 60s, man. That's when I had.
I want to go back with you.
No, I didn't invite you. Because, see, you would be
That's
one of those
all right.
guys.
I'll go by my damn self.
You'd be one of those guys sitting in the circle, smoking a joint and holding. That would be you.
No. I share.
No, you wouldn't be passing.
No, I share, man.
Sit there with the thing in your hand and you're just talking and running your damn mouth and saying, and I said, hey, Chris, man, will you pass the joint? Okay, hold on. Let me hit it one more time.
No, man, I would pass.
No, I know. I bet you would be that guy.
Oh no, that's not
That
right.
guy.
Man. I would pass. Come on, man.
And as we're sitting in the circle, listening to some Jimi Hendrix or something, and then we used to have the TV on and the volume turned down, maybe a game show or something on, and everybody's drinking one little wine and smoking a doobie, and invariably the guy that comes with nothing, zero, no wine, no Coca-Cola, no weed.
And then
nothing.
when that kind of person does bring something, they leave with it.
Yeah, okay, I gotta
That's
go,
so
man. And he
unclassy.
picks up his little Ziploc bag and Moon walks out of the room. He goes, "Yo, man, can you roll one more before you go?"
Oh, come on, babe. I can't. I got that thing. I got that thing, man. I got that thing.
Or we'd have Cheeks and Chong on, playing one of their albums, and but I was the guy that would just pretend I was high and start messing with everybody else. So, man, Lee, come on, man, you blowing my high, man. I get real deep, go deep on them, and get into some real psychological bullshit.
Start philosophizing.
Yeah. Hey, man, what if it just rained every day for 365 days a year? And
Yeah,
everybody look
man,
at me
we
like,
be wet, man.
what happened? What are you talking about, man? Why would you want it to rain, man?
No, hold on, man. He's on to something, man.
No, it'd be
It's
cool.
good shit.
It'd be cool,
Yeah,
man.
we be wet, man.
And, like I wouldn't have to wash my car. Shit like that.
Yeah, man. That's far out.
Well, why did we have words like why? And who came up
Never
with
thought about
the
that, man.
meanings to all the words that we have? And so, man, Lee, come on, man. Just shut up, man. You're blowing my high, man. I can't think about stuff like that.
Oh, man. Let him go. Go on, man. There's always one that kind of vibes with you.
Yeah. Because he's wrecked at that point. He's like, yeah, man. Who came up with please? Where did that come from, man?
Yeah, man. And why is sugar so sweet?
Yeah. Why did we call cats cats, and why shouldn't it be a dog? Who came up with a cat being a cat and a dog being a dog, man?
That's
Well, you
racial,
were on more
man.
than we then.
No. I never did anything heavier than that. Maybe.
Well, they must have laced it.
No, that was just good old weed back in the day. So if you're going back to the 60s with me, then you got to, be able to hang.
Okay, I'm gonna hang. That'll be fun.
Can you imagine Carol sitting in the circle in the living
Carol,
room
you'd be
getting
a
high
trip.
with Carol? I bet she would be a mind-blowing, crazy person.
Actually, I'm kind of fun.
You kind of fun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow come in and smoke a joint on the air. How's that? We want to see what the difference is, a straight Carol and a high Carol.
We won't put the camera on you while you're smoking weed.
Right. We'll just see the smoke coming
I don't
from
really
your direction.
smoke, you guys.
No?
No.
Well, we want to get you high and see what what you're like.
I'll give you a
under the
video
influence.
when I'm high. I have
That's
one.
fine. That's even better.
I very seldom smoke weed, but when I do, I create a video.
You do. Of you getting high? You need help. You really do.
Let me find it.
You need help. Who does that, Carol?
Carol does.
Why? Why would you do that? So you can do a replay and see what you were like under the influence? What are you doing?
Answering my roommate.
Oh. Well, I told you the answer. You need to evict that
He goes,
clueless
I told
dude.
you last night I already cleaned
Well,
the stove. You just denied, so what else you wish I would say? He leaves food all over the floor, crumbs on the counter. The stove was not cleaned. I just get tired of cleaning. And to me, a toilet should be cleaned every day.
yeah, if you use
People,
it. you
he
should
squats
keep-
on it.
That's TMI. We don't need.
No, they do. They don't sit on a toilet seat.
Yeah, I know. It's their way of going potty.
Like in
potty.
China, it'll be more in the floor, and they squat.
Right?
which is okay. Everybody has their. I'm trying to find my weed video for you. You think I'm kidding about that, huh?
I believe you. Carol,
Uh-oh.
nothing would surprise me. Lisa London says, I think the whole 45 story about him leaking information is a smokescreen for something else. Relations with North Korea, perhaps. You know what? I agree with you. I totally agree with you on that.
Oh yeah.
And then she says, Chris, pass the Ducci on the left.
Oh, yeah.
Lord, look at-
Pass the
How long
Dutchie
ago
on the
was that?
left on side. Yeah.
Recent, not maybe 6 months ago. I was being funny.
Okay.
I had on a big man shirt. I'm just being funny in it. I sent that to
Oh,
friends.
yeah, you were good and high.
I know, you noticed my eyes were black and I have bright green eyes.
You were looking kind of Asian there, girl. Those little tight eyes. and you
No, actually, when I wear my
Look
bun,
at it.
when I wear my bun,
let me see that again.
no, you ain't putting
I'm not
that
going to
on.
put it. I promise you. I swear
I
I
don't
won't
trust
do
it.
that.
When
I
I
will
wear
not
my
expose
bun,
you like that.
People do think I'm part Asian. I've had Asians ask me, they go, are you Eurasian? But see, Native American does relate back to that.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Rain does look like she's part Asian. She does when you see her,
I
her
haven't
little
seen it in so
slanted
long.
eyes.
Yeah.
He just wants
But-
to show you guys this.
No,
but
I
he
wasn't.
can't.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh,
If
wait,
you tell
I
me
did
no, I
too.
won't do
Let's
it.
see if this one's longer.
But it's clear to me that Carol is
I
a
was
professional
being funny.
joint smoker because the way she was holding that.
And I'm not fat, but I look big in
Yeah,
there
you
because
do.
I
You
have
do.
big boobs.
You do?
I think I do. Well, they're not little.
I hear a song here called "Show and Tell."
I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Oh boy, no, you should. I mean, yeah, you know what you're doing. She got what is that around your neck? A mask?
Well, I wear masks at home
Do you
because of
really?
my asthma. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have one of a
That's a
mask. I'll
sight.
show you a real funny one. My son pissed me off.
So you put a mask on?
I just did
Oh,
this
my
one
God.
last week.
I don't care, bitch. I'm laying on my bed. You see, I got my mask for you.
Oh God.
Bitch.
He pissed me off. So
Here, block me. Block me, block me, block me. I love you.
You need help.
you can see my eyes blinking.
Yeah.
He blocks me, you guys, when he gets mad. So
Gray hair.
Oh God.
Let me get gray hair, Clay. All right, bye.
and then there's
You
that
need help.
picture behind me with the
Right,
butt.
the naked butt. Yeah.
I see, it's not fair. We can't see or
I
hear
know. I know. It's
Oh,
that's wrong.
it's funny because
You got to hold it
when
up to
I
your
lay down,
microphone.
I look kind of bloated or something, and I don't
Yeah,
drink.
you look swole,
I look high.
high and swole. What did you eat prior to smoking that joint?
Well, when I
Sound like a
sit
group.
back, my cheeks puff up.
Yeah, yeah.
I
were
send
looking
these
kinda
to my
round-faced.
friends, and my friends all laugh. They think I'm
Yeah.
nuts.
You think?
But I have fun doing it. I'm not embarrassed.
No, you should
Sound like
have
a
fun in
group.
life. Absolutely.
about the 60s. Everybody,
Yeah.
snap your fingers, put your hands together
You
for
should see
high.
my Snapchat
and
pictures.
swole.
Here, you could show them that one.
Oh, God. No, I don't want to show him that one. Let me see that. That's some witch looking stuff. You look deranged. Wow. Oh my God. Wait a minute, let me get it in front of the camera. Where's the camera?
I had so much fun with that one.
I can't get it focused really well.
That's what you look like when you don't get your Botox.
I can't. You know what? Email. No, text. Let's see.
No, I ain't gonna text you that. 'cause
Email it to
you'll
me.
show it to
Then
someone.
I can pull it up
Look
on the
at me and
computer
my
here.
daughter.
Oh God, y'all need help. Oh yeah, you did that little funny thing with the app.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you do.
I had one like that too. Yeah, send me that crazy deranged looking. Oh yeah, yeah. You showed.
I'm like
listen,
a witch.
You know that one right there.
Yeah, I made myself look like a witch.
When you have guys hitting on you online, Send them that picture.
See, this
They will
is one
cease
where me and Rain
desist.
trade faces. She's
Oh.
wearing my face.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you send that to a stalker, and I guarantee you he will moonwalk away from you. You'll never hear from him again.
Well, that's how you get rid of guys, is you send them pictures like that,
Yeah.
and then they don't want you.
That's right. And you say, this is when I'm feeling real sexy. This is how I look. And they'll say, okay.
But you know
nice
what?
meeting
Everybody should have fun like that.
you. Yeah, it's fun.
I have fun with my granddaughter. Look at us here.
Dang. Yeah, you
How about that one? That was before the nose job.
oh, damn. Let me see that one.
That was before I got my nose job, you guys.
Yeah, you got a nose job, a head job, and a chin and everything else. Wow, that's real. You know, you could do a character in the next Star Wars movie.
I don't know. I kind of look like, what's his name's wife? Shrek's wife.
Yeah,
Because if you think about it, she has that wide nose.
yeah.
Because my
That's
one
wicked
fat
looking.
cat has
Shrek's
a nose
wife.
like her. Shrek's wife. Now you know you sit around and have fun like that. But it doesn't bother
when
me.
you're
I go
high.
out with friends and we'll make faces at people.
That's pretty intense, Carol. Really,
Yeah.
really intense. You have too much fun.
You
But
gotta have
you gotta
fun.
let people see that. You gotta let people see the
My
other side
friends
of you.
see it. I put it on my page sometimes for
Yeah,
them
but
all.
you know,
We
you
don't
gotta
see
bring
it.
Yeah, you got to bring that to the show.
You got to be on my page. You'd be shocked what I post sometimes.
All right.
Yeah, we got to
Shit.
bring it here to the program. We don't see shit.
Well, that you would see because one time my niece sent me a picture of when her daughter took her first doo-doo in a toilet, and I still have that picture to this day.
That one we
I don't
don't need
want
to
to see
see.
that.
Yeah,
So I got my own doo-doo.
right. I don't even want to look at that.
Thank you.
I think Lee had a picture I seen where he played around with his face.
Yeah, I did. That I was playing with the app and it was all twisted.
You know, the best one I have, and I don't know where it's at, is my youngest granddaughter. She went to this stage. You know, I wear glasses. So she started, and this was real. She wasn't trying to be funny. She slicked her hair real tight. She glued it down, and she would go to school with these fake glasses. All you got to do is bribe her now and show her that picture, and she'll be the best little girl you want. You know,
That'll do it, huh?
you think about all the stages we go through, the
Right.
trends. I remember when I went through the trend where I shaved the corner of my eyebrows off, which one I don't think grew up back all the way. I went through stages where I shaved all the underneath hair,
Underneath what?
all my hair underneath.
Oh, okay.
I would get it was
the
real
back.
long to my waist, and I would shave
Let
it
me
under.
be clear. Underneath in the back of your head,
Yes.
because people can't see what you're doing, because that could
Okay.
be misconstrued to underneath somewhere else. So I just want
That's true.
right. So I had to,
Well, people with a dirty mind would think like that.
well, no, it's
Well,
just,
no,
you
I do.
can't
I have a
see what
dirty
you're
mind.
doing.
Come on, you guys went through changes. Remember when y'all used to wear high water pants?
Never.
Yeah, you
I never
went through
flooded.
No, I never pimped.
No,
the
I
high
didn't, I
water.
didn't, I didn't
No.
flood.
No, I did not Urkel.
And then your big afros. You got pictures of your afro, Chris? I know Lee does.
Assholes.
Afro.
Oh,
Afros.
Let me see a picture of your afro, Chris.
You know you.
I gotta go. I
got
gotta
one
go
on
find
mine.
it. It makes me cry.
I have one on my page.
But you know, a lot of kids are starting to wear them again.
Yeah.
Where I live, I see a lot of the young Culver High School kids. The boys are all wearing afros. That's kind of cool because they got their combs stuck in there, like they started some
Yeah.
new fad. And you're like, hey, we used to do that. And they go, no, you didn't. I said, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
All you guys do
Absolutely.
is we go in a circle.
You ask your grandfather.
But afros are coming back. It's like when people started doing crazy colors. I laughed. I did that years ago on Dale Bozio with Missing Persons. I would put colors through her hair.
Yeah.
So it's not new. And when you tell these kids that, these young people, they're like, yes, it is.
Fashion repeats itself.
It does.
You know, and usually it's about
All
every
the time.
20, 25 years you'll see something coming back, and sometimes a little sooner with a little different twist to it. But you remember the bell bottoms and the hip huggers,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
and the,
love
and the
bell
Nehru
bottoms.
jackets, the dashikis. I saw a thing. What is it? Yesterday on Facebook, I believe it was, where they had a fashion line for ladies' dresses, and they call them dashiki dresses. But remember the what was the African pattern that you used to use, the yellows and the greens and all that. It wasn't like the whole dress was that, but maybe on the shoulder or the sleeve. What do they call that cloth? It's an African term.
Kente cloth.
Yeah, and so there was patches of that and other designs similar to that as a part of the dress, but not the whole dress made of that. And I thought it was very tastefully done. I'm going to get one for Carol, and she has to model that.
I probably wouldn't wear it. I remember when my sisters had afros.
Knew she wouldn't.
Because they have curly hair. But my hair, I would have to wear an afro wig.
No, you wouldn't have to wear an
I
afro
wore an
with it.
afro wig.
Well, okay.
I
But
would
you
go
wouldn't-
out with them, put my afro wig.
That's confusing.
But my sisters have that kind of hair where they could pick it out. But I mean, whenever I would go places with them down south, they go, "Why you got that white woman with you?" And my sisters go, "That's my sister." Well, you must not have the same father and mother.
Well, okay.
They
so
go,
what's the big
"Yes,
deal?
we do have the same father and mother," because they have these caramel colored skin and
Mm-hmm.
curly hair, and here I walk in looking like the ghost.
So you're lighter than the rest of
Oh
the
yeah, you've
sisters.
seen
All of
my
them?
sister.
Well, I've only
All
seen
my
one.
sisters on my side, the Gillespie's, there's so many on my side, and then my stepfather. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Even
So
my
you're the
half-
milkman's daughter.
That's what they used to say when you said that just now. My father would say that, but I look like my father.
Yeah.
But they all have this olive
spilled the milk.
complexion.
Yeah.
Now, some of my sisters on the other side with their father, my mother was dark.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where my lightness came from. I really don't.
Sometimes it goes back a generation or two.
It must
Yeah.
went way back.
Yes. Stuff like that, height and, weight. And,
Well, I'm one
Other
of the
features?
taller ones.
yeah.
Yeah, most of my sisters are like 5'2".
And how
I
tall
think
are you?
before I was 5'8", but I think I shrunk maybe an inch.
You're going back?
That happens for real.
Yeah, you do
Does it really?
shrink.
Yeah, because I was 6'5" at one time, and now I'm only 6 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny the things we go through, and we think back when kids nowadays think that they just started all this, like the raves. Do they really realize that we had parties like that too? And then we had underground clubs, speakeasies you went into until you were in one, and they robbed you and piled you all on top of each other's naked.
And took Polaroid pictures of it. Now they're showing up on.
Remember they stole all the
Instagram.
keys because I went to a speakeasy. Luckily, I was never at one when they got robbed, but I have
Yeah.
friends that were and took
never
all their
experienced
car keys and make them lay on top of each other's. Because you'll see that in a movie, but that really did happen to people.
So would they take your car too?
They just take your keys so you can't,
can't-
follow them. And they probably threw them outside. I wasn't
Yeah.
at one of those.
Yeah. I never experienced anything like that.
And they still have these things. It's just different. Kids will go
Yeah.
downtown and there's a warehouse and you have to know where it's at. And they have these parties inside them.
Yeah.
So they're not doing nothing that wasn't done already.
Do you ever go to an orgy?
No, somebody brought me to one and I started crying. This actor did, because you know who was in there, believe it or not?
What, it hurt that bad?
Lou Rawls was in there.
No.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
I
Lou
went in
wouldn't
with
do
this
anything
actor,
like that.
Harrison Page, and we walk in and these people are on. I said, "What the hell?" He said, "This is what we're doing." I said, "No, this is what you're doing." I said, "Take me home." He said, "I ain't taking you home. Get home the best way you can."
So
Gonna
you
miss my loving.
I started to go outside and set the place
Gonna
on
miss-
fire.
gonna miss-
You'll never find.
I was not. Don't repeat that though.
Another
No,
boner
I wouldn't
like
do
mine.
that. No.
I mean, at one
But
time.
wait a minute, you just said it to the world. What do you mean?
I didn't live in a lot of these areas where I know
Someone
at
who
one
sticks
time
and
they had, what
moves.
was it, community love,
Just like
Yeah.
I do.
where they would all sit and have sex in the same room and have their
Yeah.
kids in there. It's like, I didn't do things.
Free love.
Never.
Yeah.
You'll never find
But you
Now-
got to, if you'd seen my face that day, I was,
another boner like
You were
mine.
totally surprised.
I really was, because I had heard about these things, but I didn't really know they
Yeah.
happened. It's like when I first came here, and I'll name his name because he was a real asshole, James Gatson.
James Gatson.
Remember,
Who's
he
that?
did one song from Watts or something. He was old. He was way older than me, probably 30 years older. And, you know, my kids were all models and that. And he told me, well, I didn't really want to be a model, but I could use the extra money. He
Okay.
set me up as a prostitute.
No kidding.
Told me, yeah, you're going to meet this guy and you're going to get a job with him. And that. He convinced me that you have to have some of your poses nude. I was stupid. I was from Montana. And I couldn't believe it. He set me up like I was a hooker.
Wow.
When I found I was
Love is
furious.
nude.
I was furious.
When love is new.
That's why I let everybody know that he has a wig. He wears a hairpiece.
Now,
It was
who's this guy
his-
again? James
Gatson. Type it up. You'll see.
James Gatson.
I can't think of this song. He was probably 30 years older than me, 25, somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
I mean, it precedes my time because I don't.
I mean, when I first
recall
came
the
here,
name.
I come from the country, so I had a lot of games pulled on me.
Mm.
A lot of games, and I fell for it like an idiot. I wouldn't even want to tell you half the stuff because where I come from, I've never seen a flea till I came out here. Our animals didn't have fleas. It was too
Really?
cold.
Yeah, right.
So a lot of things when I came here, it was different to me. Like I had never seen a drag queen. And I remember my sisters dropped some acid in a drink because I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
And that was dangerous to do, but I have a pretty tough mind. And what did I see that day? A drag queen.
When
And I mean,
love is
that wasn't
nude.
nice. But I'm just saying, a lot of times when people come from different places, a lot of things you think is not real. You see it in movies, but
Yeah.
I mean, I come from where you square dance.
A hold down.
Yeah, when you have gym, they have you square dance
Yeah,
and do-si-do and
All that. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
see, hold down. That's for prostitutes, right? Hold down.
Well,
no,
yeah.
it was a square dance.
Yeah, they taught us square dancing in elementary school, and I went, "What the
Like
hell am I
didn't,
doing?"
I didn't hear black music until I moved to Great Falls, and then you have a base there.
Yeah, military base.
Yeah, and it's just a whole different concept.
Yeah, we learned square dancing in high school.
But you got to remember, I was a Mormon.
My buddy Michael, heart attack. He says, "I'm free to work if there's any openings. I'm no longer in car sales." What happened? That's well. Listen, there's no reason that you are unemployed because you are a brilliant radio mind of all time. Laura Rice is rolling on the floor, laughing her ass off at what we're talking about. I don't know what aspect. Maybe Carol's story, probably. Darius types in "baby love." So those are the comments on my Facebook page.
Hey, Carol, when you went to the orgy and you didn't know, of course, you by
I didn't
surprise.
stay at the orgy,
Oh, yeah,
Chris.
right.
Oh, okay. Now I was just asking
You
if you
know,
stayed a
Lee'll
little bit.
tell
Was
you-
Lou Rawls actually singing his songs while he was banging people?
I only seen him in there. He wasn't
Was he
doing
naked?
nothing, but no, he wasn't. But that's what they were all there
Oh,
They were
for.
my
getting ready.
There
to
were people
Baby
already
love.
doing it. He wasn't, so I can't say he did it, but
right.
he was
But
there.
he was at the orgy.
I left.
Right.
I
Right.
didn't stay.
Oh my!
I don't care to look
baby
at a
love.
bunch of naked butts and that.
Mm.
I'm a little square. Because if you ever came here, Lee will tell you, I don't want you to even put your hand on my shoulder.
Yeah, first time I met her, it's tradition in America to hug
Don't
someone.
touch me.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Yeah, but sometimes
She's-
we have
He's
things
a hugger.
that happen in our
Ugh,
past
gross.
that we just don't talk
I went,
about.
sorry.
So sometimes when people are like that, there's a reason why.
Yeah, I
You
understand.
know,
that.
there's things we hide in our past that we don't care to discuss.
Of course.
You know, it's like
But I am a
I
hugger.
get teased a lot because I don't like the dark.
Really?
But people don't know why I don't like the dark.
Ugly things happens
In the dark. I lock myself in my room every night. I finally left my door open though when my sisters was here, which was unusual because growing up with my kids, I kept my door locked.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. When you get intimate with somebody, do you like all the lights off or some lights on?
I don't care if the lights are on. When my kids are grown up, I walked around naked. You should never be ashamed of your body, whether you're heavy or whatever you are. That's why I like that Amy Schumer movie because I appreciated her. So no, I don't know about now. I haven't been with a man in a while.
Well, when you were doing the mattress mambo, did you keep the lights on or off?
Mattress mom.
It does either way. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So you've done it both ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Lee? It didn't matter. It's vice versa. Then back and forth.
Well, probably in the beginning of the relationship, I want the lights on because I want to see what's up. But after that, lights out and let's rock and roll.
Oh,
But
okay.
probably both ways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I gotta see
I don't
what
have
you're
a
doing.
preference necessarily. But I guess, when you're in a marriage or ongoing relationship, it's probably lights out because, after incredible lovemaking, you generally pass the
Yeah,
freak
but
out.
remember I told you when women are
You
real
have to worry
young.
about
That's
turning
true.
the lights out.
Remember I told you
Right.
when women are really, really young,
Mm-hmm.
you fake it. Sometimes you're
Y'all
not,
need to
you're
stop
not
doing that, I'm
enjoying
telling you
it.
now.
You fake it. You're like, hey,
You're
baby.
shortchanging yourself.
You're like, oh, come on, daddy.
Are you a talker?
Shoot.
Yeah, I am. And then
You're-
they think you're really enjoying
You're a talker,
it.
Carol. When having sex, when you were having sex, you talked.
Of course, people talk. People talk when they have sex. You want to make that man feel like he's really it, and you're like saying to yourself inside, "Oh shit, I wish you hurry up and get done."
Oh, damn. See, but
hurry up,
Break
Big
your
Daddy.
bubbles
Shit.
for you, man.
oh, man.
That isn't always. That's when you're really young because you don't really understand a lot about making love. When you're younger, it's just bit bam and that's it. But as you get
Thank
older,
you, ma'am.
you change.
Wow. See, I think you shouldn't fake it.
Well, sometimes you have to.
No, you shouldn't.
I didn't
because you're
care. I was getting
shortchanging
mine at the
yourself.
time.
See, a man
You
can't-
gotta get
a
mine.
man
You gotta
can't
get mine.
fake
Gotta
it.
get yours. Man.
A man
No.
can't fake it. That's the sad thing for a man. He cannot fake it.
I faked
Well,
some of mine.
I've never done that. And
Well,
and
I'll tell you what you guys do. When we're married, we both work. I come home, I get to pick up the house, cook you a meal, wash your dishes when you're done. Your ass sits down in front of a TV, and most men, not all, because I have friends, their man cooks for them. And then you wonder why, when it's time to go to bed, you don't really want to do it because you're tired.
Mm.
But they don't
Okay, so-
understand this. So
All
you
right. So
fake it.
like you said before, what about the reverse? Your guy
Same
comes
thing.
home. He clean. Well, when do we finish? He
I
cleans
never
up,
had
does
that
all
kind of
the
man.
work, and it's time to the mattress mambo. You still don't want to do it?
Yeah, I would then if I'm not having to cook and clean and everything. But
Okay,
I've
good.
never
That's
had.
great.
I've
Oh,
never
Lord.
had
That's
a man
great.
but
that
see,
did these things. I've always had these men. I have to cook. I have to clean the house. I have to wash the dishes.
Well,
So it's like when it's that time, it's like, I'm tired. Your ass sat here. You come home, you turn the TV on. You don't want to miss the game. You're asking me to bring you a beer or run to the store because we don't have no beers. And you're sitting there like some king. So this is why a lot of women have to fake it because we're tired.
yeah.
And
Now,
that's
I
why
do
you
have-
live alone.
Yeah, we're tired. Did Paula just come in?
Yeah,
I
the
thought
magic
so.
man appeared.
Mr. Birdbath.
What's
yeah, but
up,
I was
Apollo?
making them squirt back when I was 16, so that's how I know they wasn't faking. The girl said, "Did I pee on you?" I'm like, "No, that wasn't pee, baby. That wasn't pee."
At 16, you were making them
Yeah,
do
I
that.
was
huh?
sitting. See, I was sitting up under the wine tree with the old men, so they told me.
They
about
told
how
you,
to-
yeah, how to work that thing.
Oh,
to
believe
blow
me,
air- how to
Apollo.
blow air in that
Women
thing.
fake it.
Oh, boy.
We-
Well,
all-
she didn't fake
all
it when she
women have-
squirted across the room and
Oh,
was
she
unconscious.
probably had a water balloon sitting there to fool
Okay,
your
well,
damn
you know
ass.
No,
what?
you can't fake that. No.
And then when she started making my car payment just to come do that for her once a week, I knew I wasn't faking it. She wasn't faking it then.
That's called pimping.
Well, I wasn't sending her on the street. She was. I guess I was the whore because she was paying me.
Right. Well, whatever works. You end up with the cash.
Yeah, that's right. Well, no, the bank. But actually, First Union ended up with the cash once a month. It was
Right. But would you guys
$312.
agree though that women faking orgasms or the pleasure while having sex is shortchanging themselves?
No,
well,
I
yes,
was
it's
trying
absolutely
to
is
tell you,
shortchanging themselves.
all women will fake it at times.
No, they
we
don't.
Can.
Not
you
all
guys,
women.
well, you don't know that. How do you know?
I mean, how do you know what all women do?
Well, all my friends have it one time or another. When you're tired
They
and
must
you
have
don't
been in
feel
a
like it.
relationship where they felt
Honey,
dependent
I
upon
lived
that
with
man.
the guy I was in love with, and there was times I had to fake it because I was tired. Go do a 17-hour video all day and then come.
Well, you shouldn't have had sex with him if you were tired. You
Yeah.
should have said, "Baby, I'm tired. I'm not in the mood."
Okay, baby. Roll on over and go
Well,
to
when
sleep.
it comes into a week or two, they don't want
Or
to hear
just
that.
roll over. I'll do the rest.
Yeah, because I'm the night crawler. I'll hit you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You know what? Guys need to get past
And a
the ego.
jackrabbit only costs $89, fellas. If you ain't good in the bed, get you an $89 jackrabbit, and it'll handle things
Nah, I
for
don't
you.
go for the fake sex. That's fake sex. No,
Fake
You-
dudes,
you-
fake
you-
sex.
no, I ain't rolling with that. I'll give you a break. You go on and go to sleep. And when the night crawler
Well, you
comes
know, it'd
out,
be worse on a woman
Jabbo.
because the
Jabbo.
guy really
Jabbo's in
would
the
have
house.
trouble faking it.
yeah, well, you
My
ain't gonna
girlfriend
fake
in Louisiana, we went to the store, and I said I saw they had a product, where they tested products on the Playboy channel.
Yeah.
And these ladies said that this jackrabbit was the hands down the best thing. This
Yeah,
was
I've
in
heard
like
that.
2000. So
Right.
I went and bought one. She was like, "We ain't gonna do that. That's nasty." I'm like, "Come on, let's go to the store and get one." And she was all embarrassed that I'm holding it out the window going down the interstate, and she's like, "Get that back in the car,"
it. You're a fool.
And so we get to the house. I'm like, all right, go get on the couch. I'm going to get everything situated. So we used it the first day. And she was like, when we got done, she was like, "Lord Jesus, if we never used that thing again, it was worth that $112 right there, that one time."
I thought it was $89 with the tag.
Well,
with
that one was the advanced hummingbird version.
the turbo version.
Yeah, it had four speeds and a remote control.
So you sit on the other side of the room and watch her go nuts.
Yeah, I could control everything. See, I was still in control, but no, it was. She was like, "Lord Jesus." So, ladies, if your man ain't pleasing you, it's called a jackrabbit. That's the base model, and you can move up from there. So he got to get his. You got to get yours. Get yours,
That's what I said earlier. That's right. Get it.
Yeah, don't cheat yourself.
right?
Say to your loved one or your mate and say, "Look, slow down, gym shoe, or speed up, or hit
You
it
got to
like
learn how to
this."
stand up in it.
Yeah,
And,
whatever.
when you get right to that point, you got to withdraw, get your composure, maybe go down, do the alphabet, then go back in.
I had a brother-in-law. He used to tell me, he says, "Man, when I feel like I'm getting ready to hit it," he said, "I start
Right.
thinking about baseball."
I do advanced mathematics in
So
my
you
head.
don't
like,
think he's kind of faking it too?
No, he doesn't.
no, he's trying to hold out.
Yeah,
He's like, okay, yeah, 2 times 12 is 24, and then divided by 7 is okay. Yeah, it helps. Or you can just put a little Oragel right on the head, and it numbs it. a
I
bit.
wonder if you can get that video yet when he's meeting with the Turkish people,
Who?
because I'm seeing a lot of remarks on it.
Trump.
We
Yeah.
just went. I mean, we were on 85 and then got on I-40 that quick.
Well, you didn't come on until you thought that it could give you an erection.
I just walked in the door. I just came in the door, literally, sat down, got
Yeah,
my tea.
right.
There
He's
you
been,
go. Kind of towel and everything.
I was at I did. I got back at the house at 1:50.
he's been sitting there listening to the show and was looking for the opportunity.
I wish
for
I
entry.
had. When I turned it on just to see what you were talking about, I
Uh-huh.
heard you talking about faking orgasm.
Right.
And y'all say I need to clean the show up when I come on.
I wasn't cussing or nothing.
It
I
doesn't
didn't
matter. You
use the word
curse.
vagina. I didn't use the word penis. I didn't
just-
say
Well,
nothing.
you're still painting a visual image. It doesn't
well,
matter
that
what words you
depends on
say.
the person.
You can say fornicate or fuck. It's the same thing.
I didn't say none of those words though.
No,
You
we didn't.
said women fake
didn't.
orgasm. So
Yes.
everybody listening visualized people having sex and you talking during sex.
No, I don't think people visualize the way you come into
When
it.
you describe something, you don't think
it's
they
like
see.
a conversation. It's like people sitting
I know,
down.
but the power
and,
of radio is everybody creates a picture in their
visual,
mind of
yeah.
what you're describing.
Theater
Carol.
of the mind.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're
Exactly.
talking about laying there talking to your ex-husband. You don't think people visualize you laying
I
there
didn't
with him
talk
on
about
top of
my
you?
ex-husband. Did you hear me say my
You
ex-husband?
said my ex, or you said somebody you used to fake orgasm with.
No,
them.
I didn't say who.
See, that was 20
I
minutes
never
ago. So
said
you've been
who.
listening
Never
for a while.
said
No, she said it after I got on the phone. She said,
No,
I
I
was
said-
tired. I didn't feel like doing it, so
Yeah.
I would fake it with
Oh,
him.
that was
Yeah,
after,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
never named no names.
No, you didn't name names.
I
Did
never
you
named.
just
I
say-
wouldn't
You
do
just
that
said
to
your
anybody.
ex.
She did.
You said
say
with
that.
my ex,
I
I
did
used to
towards it
fake
because
it.
of something he said to tell
Yeah.
him, sometimes, yes, I was tired. I work just like a man works, maybe even more.
So
I there's times, yes. When I go on videos, I do 17-hour days. I come home, sleep for an hour, and then I have to do my other clients and go back on a video. You think I want to sit and have sex when I'm tired?
no.
Well, you say
should-
no. I'm tired.
I mean, he
Then you
reaped
get the hell away
the
from me.
benefits of the money I made. So hey, because it
Well,
works both ways. When women make money, I'm a firm believer. If I make more than my man, I don't have a problem doing things for him.
Well, let me
So
hold $20.
I'm not
then.
when I'm tired. I'm tired.
And you should go on and
Go
go to sleep.
get an
and-
empty jar, put some liver in it, and you'll get the same damn
No,
satisfaction.
he'll go to the
No,
massage
wait a
parlor.
minute.
Wow.
You will.
Yeah, you go
like
get that
most
bird
men
bath.
will.
Yeah. But
No, the man I was with would not go to a massage parlor.
Those are the ones that
He
be there
might
first.
cheat.
it might
The
cheat.
ones that those are the ones that be there first. The ones you think won't do it.
Well, let me ask you a question, Carol, from a female perspective. If a guy goes to a massage parlor and get whacked, is that cheating?
In a way, I would rather a man would go there because I know, first of all, a legal massage parlor, they've got to have checkups.
Right.
Yeah.
If they go out to a club and they just pick up anybody, then they
Yeah.
get anybody's disease.
So
So,
that-
I wouldn't have a
Right.
problem. I wouldn't break up with a guy because he cheated. The guy
wait a
when
minute.
I
Oh,
was
oh,
with for years, I didn't break up with him because he cheated. Because
Okay.
he cheated.
So going to a
I
massage
cheated.
parlor or buying a hooker is not cheating in your mind?
All men cheat.
No. It-
No,
that's just-
I'm
all
giving you
men
an
didn't
answer
do it.
there.
You-
I
you
don't
just
No,
know.
answer
all
the
men
question.
don't do it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
answering the question. I'm answering it my way. Most
Okay.
men do cheat.
Well,
I
understand
would
that.
rather,
Your
if a
facts.
man had to cheat, rather than going
Fake news.
somewhere and picking a woman up out of a club, not
Okay.
knowing nothing about her, if he went to a legitimate massage parlor or a place, because we know most massage parlors, that's what they're about.
Okay. I
At
don't know.
least I know she's getting tested and checked.
Okay.
In
So that's not
Nevada.
a form of cheating if you go
I
to a
don't.
massage parlor.
Men cheat. What am I gonna? But men cheat. It
She
is
can't
a
answer
form
the
of
If you
cheating.
don't feed the dog, he'll go to the neighbor's
I
house.
just now
That's
said
for
it
sure.
is a form
Your
of.
Honor, can you
You're
make the
not
witness
letting me
answer the
finish.
question,
It is a
please?
form of cheating, but I'm not going to leave somebody because he cheated. Because my philosophy is, I cheat. A man wants to cheat, and I catch you.
Oh, Carol.
I'm going to find me a man.
Okay, we I
Yeah.
just wanted you to answer
Tit
that
for
question
I
with a yes or
answered
no.
it. I answered it the best way I could.
Okay,
Chat.
No,
but
you-
can you give me a yes or no?
Carol, is your name Carol Ann Conway?
That's good.
I'm just very honest with you guys.
Well,
I'm
we
not-
just we just wanted a quickie, not a long dissertation on.
But
it.
I can't answer it with a yes or a no. I answered it the way I would answer the question.
Yeah, but it was a yes or no response.
I
Yeah,
told
right,
you
just
guys,
yes
I
or
wouldn't
no.
leave a guy because he cheated. Because my philosophy is, when I caught my man cheating, there was a nice little basketball coach that coached my kids.
Okay, we
and
don't
he
need to.
liked me, so I felt, why not? He's
So you
doing
just-
it.
So that made it better.
It made it better for me because I wanted to see what that excitement
then
was
something's wrong
that was
emotionally
outside of
that
our
made it better
bedroom.
inside of your heart.
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with my heart. There had to
It
be
does.
a reason why he was doing it.
So
Well,
he did wrong. So
I'll
you
tell
you
any
go do
woman
wrong.
that. I'll tell any woman, your man's cheating. Don't sit at home and cry. Go on out and meet somebody and find
Well,
Yeah,
somebody
go
you
cheat.
can
You
cheat
go
with.
cheat yourself. Why
Go
not?
cheat again. That's really gonna build the relationship strong again.
Why?
That's
Why?
just chipping away at it. You might as well
it's
just
okay
move
for
out.
a man to do it and a
It's
woman
like torturing
should.
somebody. Just shoot me in the head. Don't sit there and
I
torture
had a
me.
relationship with this man.
And don't have a man
up
just laying
until,
on
what, a
top of
month
you.
ago?
Have him,
Right.
work his hips and
a
make sure he
month
enters
ago
properly.
when
That's
when
right.
my friend's gone. I had a relationship all these years with him.
I'm sorry,
It
ladies
wasn't
and
no
gentlemen.
one night stand.
I shouldn't
I
have
mean, when
answered
you
that
go
que- asked
into a
that
whore,
question.
your massage
Yeah.
parlors, and you're getting off. That's a
I'm
one
not
day
married.
stand.
I'm not in a relationship either.
You've said that you cheat when you're in a relationship. I have heard you say
and that's
it.
why I'm not in one today, because I don't think
Yeah.
I'm spiritually fit to be in a relationship. I don't think that I'm any good. I don't think that I'm capable of being in a committed relationship. So I choose not to be in one. And I've dated. I tell them, hey, I'm not in really interested in having a relationship. We can keep company, If I've dated this
See,
one
now-
girl for
now
3
you
years
sound-
and
you
we've
s-
never had sex yet. We
You
go to the
sound like
movies.
the guy I lived
I can't
with
hear
for
you while I'm
years.
talking. I just can't hear you when words are coming out of my mouth. I can't process what you're saying to me.
Okay, I again apologize for asking a simple question. It turned you guys into a nonstop debate about what's cheating or not. But I thought it was a simple yes or no.
No, it
you know,
isn't
response.
a simple yes or no.
But because you want to bring in other dynamics into a simple
Right.
question.
Just yes
Yeah,
or no.
I was just trying to find out
there,
what-
I can't give
from
you
a female
yes or
perspective.
no. I
Because
was
you're a
giving
woman.
you
That's
mine.
why.
No, the way I
Maybe that's
feel
it.
is for years.
You've seen the remote for men: eat, sleep, sex. Then you see the remote for the women. It's got 2,000 buttons on it.
That's what you think.
In
That's
other
what
words, he's saying
history
women
has
are more
told us.
complicated. Yeah.
No,
Complex.
I don't think we're so complicated. I just feel this is how I feel as a woman.
Well, let me ask that same question to some women that may be still in the broadcast here. Laura Rice, what's your opinion? If a guy goes to a massage parlor or maybe by a hooker, is that cheating?
Well, if he buys a hooker off the street, she needs to leave his ass because that's nasty and.
Well,
and
see, there you go. You doing the Carol now, bringing it. It's a
Well,
simple
that's-
yes
that's
or no.
saying,
basically
it
what
depends.
I
When you
said.
say hooker, it means that you're going to a brothel in Nevada where
Right.
they have to be tested every month, and their damn U.S. just like a restaurant has to have a sanitation grade, they have to have test results posted
Okay.
above the bed.
All right, you want to make the question more broad based. If she is a clean, tested hooker,
Yeah,
prostitute, whatever you want to call her, is
Right.
that cheating in a relationship from a female perspective? Guys may see this differently. I don't know.
Well, it is cheating, but it's
What's
you asked
cheating,
me
though?
a question.
that's like if
And
I
I answered
masturbate
you,
when
I
my
would
wife's
rather
not
a
around.
man
Am I
went to
cheating
one of
because
those
I'm
places.
relieving myself?
So then the answer to it is no.
Most
That's
men,
not
to be
cheating.
honest, when they cheat, they get a girlfriend on the side. Let's
Well,
be
yeah,
for
but
real.
okay. Well, I would call
No, I
that.
never did that ever.
I would call that straight up cheating.
Yeah, I never
There's
did
no
that.
confusion
see,
about
see,
that.
my defense for cheating is I think there's two types of you can cheat or you can have an affair. Having an affair is when your emotions, when you fall in love or you have feelings for someone else. If you just go out here and go to the massage parlor, get a table shower, a massage, and a happy ending, and you go home, you don't even know that person's name. You know, it's just a
Yeah.
service that you paid for. It's called relaxation.
So if you had a woman, a wife, and she went to a massage parlor, because they have them for women now too, you would feel
Do
the
they?
same way for her then.
Absolutely. I think she deserves to get pampered. Absolutely. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But I'm a little crazy. I mean, I'm a little progressive in my thinking with that.
So when you then everything's cool, you know, a couple days later or whatever, you having sex with
Hey.
with your wife or girlfriend.
Well, a good
And wait a minute,
example.
let me paint the picture here, and then you're having sex, and then she says, "Jabbo, oh my God," and you said, "Who in the hell is Jabbo?"
Well, see, my wife, my I don't even put my business out there, but I have had situations where my wife filmed me or taped me having sex with another woman.
Really?
And then we would lay back and watch it, and after the person was gone, I'm like, yeah, I'm tapping that thing in. Look how I'm tearing that thing up. I mean, we would
Are you
we would sit
serious?
and watch the movie on a later date.
Really? And she was
Yeah.
cool like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
absolutely.
Not only have I never done that, I wouldn't even think about doing that.
I was
Wow.
younger. I wouldn't do it today.
Yeah, right. Wink, wink.
No, I wouldn't. I moved beyond that.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what we were saying before you came on. A lot of people, we've done things when we're younger,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and you change as you get older. It's like one time he had a friend on radio, and his wife had left him for another man, but he didn't bother to say that he had cheated on her. And I know you know who I'm talking about, Lee.
I think probably.
And he had
in
the
that-
nerve to call me a hoe,
Yeah.
but it was okay for him to cheat on his wife, who left his
Well,
ass for another man.
if
But he's not a hoe.
Well, if I remember correctly, he did exactly what you did. He cheated or had met with people after the fact he found out that she was doing it.
No, I think he cheated first.
I don't know. I don't remember that part of the
He
story.
didn't look at women the same, if you remember.
Well, it's because he's a Republican.
He's one of these people that think a man, it's okay, it's a different story, but it's
Well,
not.
in religion, the whole thing with religion and the men have more permission. I mean, even in plural marriage. I mean, in Islam and in the Mormon faith, women don't have multiple husbands. The husbands have multiple wives. So,
My father didn't.
Dent. What did he dent?
He
His
did
car?
not have another woman.
Oh,
My
didn't?
stepdad, no.
Stop it.
I don't care when he corrects me.
You know.
Oh, I thought he
I'll
wrecked
post
his car. or
picture
something.
everywhere.
Wow.
Was your
Well,
father a Mormon?
Yes, my stepfather was a Mormon. I told you I was a Mormon.
Oh, not okay. I got you. I didn't know that.
That's probably
Well,
why I don't drink.
Maybe. They don't believe in drinking. How do they have communion?
They don't drink. They really don't. Mormons
They don't have
drink.
communion. They don't have wine. when they have
I didn't even
communion?
drink coffee till I left the Mormon church. They don't
That's
drink
what's
soda
wrong with you,
pop.
Carol. You need to get you a fifth of vodka and
No,
really
I don't like
just be
alcohol.
yourself.
I don't like the taste of it.
You
I
smoke
really
weed
don't.
though? Do the Mormons
No,
believe
I
in
very
smoking
seldom
weed?
smoke weed.
You were hitting the weed on Christmas.
I wasn't hitting no weed on Christmas.
Yes, they had a vaporizer, a THC vaporizer.
No,
and you
I
were up
don't
in
do
there
those
hitting it.
vaporizers,
You did
sweetie.
it. You were on the air.
No, I wasn't.
Well, you said you were doing it. So you
No,
were
I
lying
didn't.
then.
I would never do that.
No.
Please don't dent the walls while you're in there.
Well, people sometimes she threw the finger in front of the camera. So-
I'm not even watching the camera. That's
Well,
the
you
funny
should have
thing.
been
You flipped
watching
your
that
whole
one.
audience off.
Okay, let me come up with another controversial question of the day. Wow, you guys never cease to amaze me and how you.
Well, let me throw this
things
in real
twisted.
quick because Apollo, real quick. I'm sorry, but Apollo, you mentioned real quick about your relationships and how you are as a person. I mean, that goes a long way to have that altar call moment about yourself because that goes a long way. Like speaking of radio in general, which about this before, we always bring Sharp to the program. There's a talk show host. In fact, he's out there in L.A. Used to work for Infinity CBS Radio. Tom Likas. And Tom was on a station like I think KFYI out there and stuff like that. And he had mentioned about being married, I think 2 or 3 times. Went to a psychiatrist and realized that he cannot be in a relationship because in his world is all about him. So once he realized that, he just stopped stopped trying to get married.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if human beings, if it's truly in our nature to mate and stay with that same mate religion tells us that, but I don't know if it's in our actual makeup because I know people that have been in relationships I know people that are miserable in their relationships. And I'm like, why don't you move on? Because I took a vow in front of God that said I would stay here for better, for worse, till death do us part. Well, I
Right.
don't think God wants you that miserable.
You know, it's funny
And so
though.
when I see a pretty woman and I'm like, God, she's fine. And then, I mean, is it just in my nature to pursue that? And should I feel guilty because I have thoughts of pursuing that? And so if I got married when I was 18, I'm with this woman. Look at all the opportunities for pleasure that I have. Now, is that selfish for me to want to seek pleasure? Because I think I mentioned yesterday that everything that's pleasurable, we're taught to feel guilty about. And I don't know. I just don't know if I'm gonna give up all pleasures because I can get into a place that I don't even know exists yet.
Yeah.
And nobody can prove that place exists. So I'm gonna be miserable as hell all my life while Trump's out here raping people.
All right, I got a response from Laura Rice. She said, and yes, sex outside of a relationship is cheating. Masturbation is not cheating. How'd you get that in there? But good point.
Yeah, for real.
Is that a true confession there, Laura? I'm just asking.
So when I have an Asian girl masturbate me, then I'm not cheating.
Well, she didn't go into detail
No.
in terms of who's doing the masturbation.
And if I
Right,
use
but
her
you-
body, as I use the Asian girl's body as a masturbation device, I'm not cheating because my emotions and feelings are not involved in it.
Well, if the Asian girl's doing that for you, Apollo, then your hands free.
Hello.
Literally.
I got Bluetooth sex.
That right. There you go.
Wow.
You know, a lot of times when people split up, it's nothing to deal with cheating. When I split up with my ex, it was because he put his hands on me.
Well, that's a
You
good
don't
reason.
you don't hit each other's.
I agree.
I mean, he gets memory loss. He says I took a gun to him. That was before I split up with him. I took a gun to him because he hit me. So I went upstairs and got his gun.
It's
I was
called
going to shoot me a
self-defense.
man. Yeah. But that isn't why we split up. We split up later on because he beat me up. And you don't hit a woman just like a woman don't hit a man. I'm not going to be with somebody that's going to abuse me. And the sad thing is,
No, of
I would
course not.
still be with him to this day because he's the only man I've ever been in love with.
Wait a minute, Laura. Mutual masturbation is cheating?
I don't know about that.
What are you talking about? How is that cheating? If you're
Yeah,
doing
explain
you
yourself.
and I'm doing
Well,
me, or
and I don't know if it would be because when
Yeah.
men go to dirty movies, they masturbate.
And that's why the floor is sticky.
do those places exist anymore?
They have those.
God, I
theaters.
hope not.
It could be a regular theater. You get some creep in there.
Wow.
Man, the floor is sticky. Somebody spilled pop. Dude,
Now,
that's not pop.
I was when I was 23. I'm in Detroit, and the first time I'd ever been in an adult video store
Yeah.
where they have these little booths that you go in and you can hit channels and see different, like 20 channels. You just hit a button and you just change channels.
Right.
And you can preview a movie. This is before the internet, so you could preview a movie that was playing, and if it looked like something you would like to own, you go out and say, "Hey, channel 22, I'd like to buy that VHS tape." You know, so you. And so I'm in there, and I'm like, I'm just changing channels, and they got all kind of shit in there. It was all kind of different types of
Right.
weird porn.
Right.
So I'm going through. Then all of a sudden, I see this big penis sticking out of the wall. I'm like, "Hey, what the hey!" And the guy comes running. What's going on? I said, "Man, somebody, a penis came through the wall." He was like, "Oh, you're in the wrong booth. These are the buddy booths." I'm like, "What the hell's a buddy booth?" He's like, "That's a glory hole." I'm like, "Ain't nothing gloriful about that." I'm like, "If I'd have had my pocket knife, I'd have stabbed that son of a bitch." And he's like, "You need to go down here in these booths." I'm like, "Well, you need to tell. I'm a little country boy from North. We don't have that back where I'm from. I don't know nothing about that. I thought I was in a private booth."
Let's go back up
And,
to the bumper, baby.
Yeah, it scared me. I was a little naive country boy. I'd never seen anything like that. You gonna learn today. I learned that day.
That's funny.
True story.
Hi, Lee, Carol, Apollo, and Grammar from John Austin. Hey, man, what's up? We need to
John, what's
call me
up,
after
my
the
brother?
show. Yeah.
Feel the love, brother. Feel the love.
Yeah.
And not
What's
through a
up,
glory
John?
hole.
No, don't do that.
What an interesting show today. You guys always amaze
Did
me.
you see what's his name?
Who? Trump?
Attorney General.
Not Spicer.
Sessions?
Sessions. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was talking about marijuana.
No, what is he saying?
He said it starts with marijuana. Next thing you know, they're listening to that swing music and dancing with colored folk.
No, he didn't.
He said that?
No, I'm just playing somebody meme out of it. Did you see the Pornhub? Somebody did the Pornhub thing. Lee, did you see that?
Right. No. Pornhub?
I
No.
sent it to you. It's Pornhub. It's like a video. Hold on, I'm gonna forward it to you. Somebody took Trump at the inaugural and they photoshopped it into where the video would play, and it says Pornhub. Rich white man fucks the entire country all at once. It's like,
Nice. That's true.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait. Laura Rice says mutual masturbation outside of one's relationship is cheating.
I
the
don't
hell?
understand that.
I don't understand that.
I quit.
That must be a
her,
typo.
That's in her set of core beliefs and values, and those are the things
Damn
you
right
need to
it is.
discuss. Those are the things you need to discuss before you really get into a relationship. That's why it's important that you ask this person, what are you? Do you believe in foreplay? Do you believe in oral sex? And if she says no, then I'm like, all right, well, meeting over, and no need.
Right,
next.
because
But if
exactly
it's
because you
mutual,
two define the relationship.
right.
if it's mutual, mutual masturbation outside of one's relationship is cheating. But
Well,
if it's
why would
mutual,
they? If they're outside cheating, would they just masturbate? Why don't they just go ahead and do it?
And maybe I would like to masturbate every now and then. It relieves the tension, and it's healthy for my prostate. And maybe I just want to look at a video and relieve myself. And I don't feel like my wife's asleep, so I'm gonna, it's been going on since the beginning of time.
Yeah,
I'm
she
sure
said she was
cavemen were
tired.
peeking through bushes at the other cave.
Yeah,
girl.
I've never had a problem with a man watching his movies, except when they have my parrot watching them with them, and I can't figure out. When I get up
And
in
you
the
come in,
morning,
your parrot's going.
I can't figure out why my parrot's screaming at the top of his lungs. Till I realize that he's down there eating popcorn with my boyfriend, and they're watching a movie together. This really happened. I had a parrot that would scream, and that's what they were doing.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
come
I
on
don't
your
have a
face. Come
problem
here,
with the
Polly.
man
Polly
watching
want to
the movie,
cry.
but cover my bird's cage. Cover his eyes.
Come on my beak. Come on my beak.
Yeah, swallow this, you parrot.
Y'all are twisted.
That's funny because a man could get caught cheating easy with if they have a parrot or bird that talks, because they'll imitate.
Did I tell you the story about the parrot in the mall when I was a teenager?
I think you did.
And I guess it was a parrot. It was a talking bird. I don't know what kind it was. Mm-hmm. Me and my two friends, they were both African American. We walked into the pet store, and as soon as we hit the door, it was like, nigger, nigger.
No.
And Tico said, man, I will kill that bird right now.
Be
up in this
feathers
store."
all over the damn place.
And the bird called them the N-word.
No, that's crazy.
Well, somebody
I
taught him
swear
that
to
word.
God
Of
that
course
happened.
it did.
I swear it happened.
I believe it happened. Where were you, in the South?
In Hickory, North Carolina. Yeah.
Bingo.
They
Jesse
can
Helms was still
imitate
Jesse
any
Helms was
voice.
still in office back then.
Yeah, that was cute.
All you gays and Archie farchies and homosexuals.
A bird can; those
The
kind of
blacks.
birds can imitate any voice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because my client had a minor bird, and it imitated her driver. And he had this. He was Filipino, and the bird would talk like.
Filipino.
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 Philippine.
You can't say F. Filipino.
Yeah, Filipino. Man, I want
But-
some Thai iced tea right now.
That's
Thai.
all
What's
sugar.
Thai iced tea?
It's tea with milk in it.
But it's
basically.
all sugar, you guys.
It is.
Chris Jasper posted something on your.
And Lee did not go to the doctor yet
What does that got to do with anything?
because you were supposed to go and you didn't go.
Where did Chris post that? I don't see it.
A happy birthday song. Chris, is that a wig you're wearing?
Leave Chris alone.
If so, you need to get
I
a
don't
better
think that
ear
is.
per- See Carol. She can do you some silk wraps
you
or
up.
something. Yeah.
I haven't
Please
seen
see
Chris
Carol.
in years, but I met him
I
back
don't know
in
if that's a wig or a hat he's got. It looks like a hat.
You better leave
It's
Chris
a
alone.
hat.
He's gonna bust you upside the head with a guitar.
Yeah, tell him he can get on that caravan if he wants to.
That's Caravan of Love, man. He ain't
Yeah,
gonna
he
hurt
can
you.
get some love. Come on, Chris.
That's my boy. Met him back in '75 at
Isley, Jasper Isley.
yeah,
That was a great song. Every woman. That was a great song.
yeah, it was
Yeah, it was.
Caravan of Love. Used to be
Good
with
stuff.
the
Didn't they
Isley
use
brothers.
it? Didn't Dodge use that for some marketing? Yeah, they did with the Dodge Caravan. They used that
Yeah,
song in
yeah, I
commercials.
think, yeah.
I
I
remember
hope
that.
he got paid on that one.
Did you hear
I'm sure
they're
he did.
saying that the source that he gave to the Russians was about Israel? So it just hit
That
all
was
over
about
the
ISIS.
news.
It was about ISIS.
Well, they're saying Israel.
Oh yeah, you can find all that in the Bible.
Yeah, we went some turbulent times.
Did you see
Little
that
crazy
picture I
man
sent
at
you
the
of
helm.
all the Republicans' comments a year ago about sharing? I texted it to you, Lee, or private messaged you. Did
Really?
you get it? Yeah, look at that picture. It's all the tweets from Republicans from 6 months ago.
When did you send them?
I sent it this morning.
Oh, okay.
In between all that booty I sent you. Hold on, let's see.
All that booty.
Remember, I told you earlier he had put something up with a bunch of tweets.
Hang on, I'm going to send it to you. I didn't send it to you. I just sent
No.
you.
No,
Let me
you
send it to you right now.
You sent me a picture
Right now.
of
Right
Nixon.
now. I'm gonna put it on your. I'm gonna put it
Not
on
now, but right now.
your. Right now. Hold on. I'm gonna just. Let's see. Post. Hold on.
Yeah, you sent me
Gerald Ford and Richard.
the thing about Donnie Simpson and Steve
Yeah, check
Harvey.
this
That was
out.
hilarious.
Check that out.
And then that was at, let's see, that was at 4:37 this morning, and I was,
Well, it was 7:37 here.
yeah.
Yeah, you were up early. I'm like, Lee Ubering early.
No, I
You
wasn't.
getting
I
that
was laying it-
airport drop-off.
No, he
traffic.
didn't. He took the day off.
I took the
night
I
off.
didn't go out last night.
Yeah, read some of those tweets and just switch Hillary's name with Trump's name.
Mm-hmm.
Like Marco Rubio, the FBI's decision regarding Trump mishandling of classified emails once again proves that he is disqualified from becoming commander in chief. You just switch the words out.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was.
Crooked Hillary and her team were extremely careless in their handling of very sensitive, highly classified information, not fit to serve. That was Trump.
Yep.
Hello. Leaking classified info is a crime that endangers American lives. It's simple. Individuals who are extremely careless with classified info should be denied further access to it. That was Paul Ryan. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Y'all need to... how can y'all continue to support this guy?
Well, that's what I said earlier in the show. We need to put America's best interests in front of all of this. Forget about the partisanship. If you're a Republican and you're not standing up against this clown, then you're part of what he's doing. You're as guilty, more guilty than he is.
You're not. I'm not going to say that if you voted for Trump, you're an idiot, but if you still think he's fit to be president, you definitely are an idiot.
Plain and simple.
Yeah. Leaker of the free world. Did you see the cover of the Daily News today?
No.
Sending you that nah. Hold on. The headline, the cover page. Look at this.
Trump is
Bam.
doing an off-camera press conference.
Did you get it?
Hold on. Yeah, I got it. Let me open it up. So, man, how can you do a press conference and it's not public? You know what I mean? That's the whole point of doing a press conference.
Yeah.
Leaker of the free world.
Yeah. He's making America's front page. He's making America's front pages great again. That's for sure.
No doubt. And at the same time, making America look like idiots.
Hey, watch this. Hold on. You'll love this. This is a little 1-minute clip. This is
March
unbelievable.
live. White House changes briefing plans.
Check that
Yeah,
clip out.
he's gonna not have daily briefings.
Yeah,
There
he
you
said
go.
that last week.
Yeah.
Play that audio. You'll love that. It's a little short clip, not very long. Brilliantly put together.
Say again.
I'm leaving. I gotta work.
Carol's got to go to work. Carol's about to
Get
leave.
that money, baby. Get
All
that
right,
money.
Yeah,
right.
take care, Carol.
Got to make that money.
I ain't mad at her.
Yeah, she hustles. There's no doubt about it.
She
Carol
ain't got
knows
no,
how
'cause
to
she
get
won't
out
bring
there.
a man a beer. She got to.
Right. Hey, Carol. She walked out of the studio. Apollo says, "Yeah." How'd you say it, Apollo? Wait a minute. Let her
Because she
put
won't
her
bring her
headphones.
man a beer. She got to work to keep the
She
bills
said,
paid.
"You won't bring a man a beer, then you got to keep working to pay those bills."
What'd he say?
He said,
I
"Repeat
said-
it."
I didn't say I
forgot
wouldn't
one.
bring him a beer. I said they want a beer, and you bring them a beer. They want you to run to the store, and then they wonder
Yeah.
why you're tired. That's what I said.
Yeah, okay. I thought you said
I'm
you
very
didn't
good
wanna
to a
do it.
man.
Yeah,
If you ever talk to my ex, he would tell you.
really.
he still
Get him on
comes
the
to
show
my
one day.
house
Why don't
when
you
I
get him on
cook.
the air with us one day.
Oh,
That'd be
hell
fun.
no. You guys get me in trouble. He'll kill me this time.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, get him on the show and let me be in the next room, and then when he comes out, I'm like, now here's a man. Now hit me. How about that?
Oh shit!
I don't know, because I've seen him pull people out of cars, and
Yeah, well, tell him to pull my
that sawed-off
260-pound
shotgun
ass out of
stays
a car.
close. He's a lawyer.
Well,
not
he
gonna
might
hit
need
you.
one when I get done with it.
You both will need one. Let's see. Okay, here we go with this clip.
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys have
Bye,
a good
Hey,
day.
Carol, whether you believe it or not, I do love you. You have a great day.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Take care, Carol.
Is the door locked?
Down with Fox
No.
News' Janine Pirro.
Well, I
Start
don't
it
know.
over. Start it
Hoping
over.
She could come up
Hold
with
on.
an explanation.
Restart. Remark.
It's a hard-hitting interview. That's a hard-hitting interview.
That's a hard-hitting
Are you
one, bro.
so great at being president that no one knows what the hell is happening?
What do we do about that?
We don't have press conferences, and we do.
You don't mean that.
Well, just don't have them. Unless I have them every 2 weeks and I do myself.
Oh, sir. Please don't do your own press conferences.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
They're always such fountains of eloquence and bastions of dignity. What would we make jokes about the next day? Of course, no press conferences might mean no Sean Spicer, but Trump put that rumor to rest, sort of.
You know Sean Spicer. He is a wonderful human being. He's a nice man.
Is he your press secretary today and tomorrow? Will he be
is, sure.
tomorrow?
He is. He's doing a good job, but he gets beat up.
Will he be there tomorrow?
Yeah, well, he's been there from the beginning.
Okay, he's firing Sean Spicer. That is, he's always been
You're
here.
fired. You're fired.
He's always been here. Luckily, that time Sean spent in the bushes will come in handy next week when he's working at Home Depot. I have something to say here. Donald Trump, if you're watching, first of all, you're a bad president. Please resign. Second of all... Second, please don't take Sean Spicer from us. Where am I going to get my daily dose of veiled anger and condescension? Sarah Huckabee Sanders is okay, but she doesn't have that certain je ne sais what.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. But you know, the comedians are really nailing this guy more than the politicians.
They probably voted for him.
You think so?
I
You
mean,
think
they gotta
Stephen-
love him.
Stephen voted for him, you think?
Saturday Night Live wouldn't be what it is if Hillary had won.
Well, I think they would find there's always humor in our presidents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but,
I
their
think-
numbers are out the roof right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, totally. This past Saturday was pretty funny, too.
What is Rush Limbaugh talking about today?
Who gives a damn? I haven't listened to him in a year. And I think largely, maybe longer than that, because I think he's on the air this time of the day.
Yeah, he is on middays.
At least out here on the West Coast.
I only listen if I need to find out where to buy some pain pills from an illegal alien.
Oxycontin, yeah.
Oxycontin, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hillbilly
man.
heroin.
I don't know what he's doing. Sean Hannity, I haven't listened to in over a year. What's the other nutball?
Mark Levine.
Levine and the other one.
Sean Hannity said last night that the media should submit all their questions in advance for the press secretary to read and then re-ask them and quit asking questions that they're not prepared to answer.
What kind of bullshit is that? That's some softball layup bullshit right there.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? Come on, man. That means they don't know what the hell they're talking about, so they got to go research
Right.
it. No, they're not
Exactly.
qualified to be a
Right.
press secretary. Get the frick off the stage.
It's just like asking
That's right.
somebody, could you cut my meat for me at dinner time? You know?
Right.
Come on now.
Well, wait. Let me ask you something here, because I'm maybe behind the scene here on this one. But Mika and Sean Hannity are getting married. Weren't they both married?
Who's Mika?
Are you talking about Morning Joe, Joan Scarborough?
Yeah.
Yeah, Morning Joe on MSNBC.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Joe and Mika. His co-host.
Yeah, they both were got married. I think Joe was married twice, I believe.
So this would be his third time around?
Most likely, I think. Yeah, he was married before.
Interesting. I didn't think they were, goo goo gaga over each other, because on screen at least, they seem to be very opposite. She was more liberal, and he's definitely more.
You don't know what's going on under that desk when they're doing the news.
Yeah, well, obviously, something was going down
Yeah, it's going down all right.
Behind the
clothes on
scenes.
underneath here.
No wonder Joe's so happy.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know who I think's a brilliant journalist, and I hate he made bad decisions and kind of tarnished his name. But I mean, his ability to deliver content, facts, and break it down in layman's terms, I thought he was very talented at this.
Who that?
And I think he got a little far out there. Is what's his name? Damn, I just forgot his name. He's got blonde hair. Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck. I met Glenn. He's a good guy, man. Good
I
dude.
think Glenn was
Son of a gun is
great.
crazy. Glenn Beck is crazy.
No, but his ability to deliver content was unbelievable 10 years ago. But he started at CNN, then he went to Fox, and then he went
Crazy.
I think he's a brilliant journalist. Well, he
He's
might
not
be
a
crazy,
he's
but
not a
I mean,
journalist. Not a journalist.
he is a journalist.
No.
Absolutely.
He's a commentator. He's not a journalist.
Yeah, commentator, but he does some investigation, and he's able to when the banking system started imploding in 2008, he was able to break this down because nobody understood about how this was happening and how they were passing these loans around and packaging them and playing hot potato.
Right.
And he was able to get a chalkboard and break it down to where I didn't understand it either.
Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Look at the charts. Yeah, he was good at the chart stuff. You know, the easel board, the chalkboard, and all that. Yeah.
Before he sold his soul,
Yeah.
before he sold his soul, as I call it, I met him a couple of times here in Chicago. In fact, him and a good friend of mine, Ro Khan, is a local talk show host here. They both had the same agent. And so I was looking for one point for some representation, so I got a chance to meet him. And once again, good dude, man. Once again, great observation skills. As Paulie just said, the way he's able to break stuff down. Probably some of the best material I ever heard. But before he became all of a sudden this really right, almost alt-right talk show host, prior to that, he was very mainstream.
He's on an apology tour right now. At least he's one of the few that have said, you know what, I was wrong. This stuff was wrong.
Exactly.
I was drinking the Kool-Aid, and I actually have seen the light, and he's doing retraction on a lot of stuff. He said, I respect somebody that can say I made mistakes, and I was on the wrong side of history for a while because I was being influenced by those around me. I respect him for that.
Yeah, because his network, was it Blaze? Blaze.com is lost almost 50% of their gross revenue.
Yeah.
So he's realizing that crap was way over the top. So good for him that he's...
I stopped at McDonald's on my way home today and totally lost my appetite.
Why?
I sent you a picture. I sat down to wait for them to call my number and looked across the dining room, and look what I saw. I snapped a picture because nobody would have believed that if I had just told you that.
Oh, no. That was... No. Oh, no. That's,
Absolutely. That was the McDonald's on Main Street in Valdez, North Carolina at 12:05 this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a picture of...
I got it too.
Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. Let me get a camera over here so we can...
Fat one nut.
Now, that's. I think that's two. Or is it?
Yeah, it's two of them.
That's two. Like it's trying to merge.
Yeah, well, look how far to the left they're pushed. That belly done pushed him to the left. He's probably got a hernia above him there, it looks like.
Let's see, to the left. Well, that means he's liberal.
I don't know. I don't know if I can blow.
Yeah.
Can I blow it? I can't blow it up anymore. Let me zoom
You don't
in.
need to blow it up anymore.
Well, I'm showing it online.
Oh, yeah, I'll just post it on your wall here.
Yeah, I know, but for the live viewers here right now.
They got some French fried mountain oysters over there.
He's
Some
sitting there
West
with his
Virginia
cell phone
oysters.
and drinking a soft drink
You got some
with a fat ass, tight pants on,
Got a big belly.
and his balls are hanging out. Oh
Them
my
balls
goodness!
hanging out my dockers, my cut off dockers
Some people have no shame.
in the membrane. No shame in the game.
He's one of those guys that hang out at Walmart.
Had to let my nuts get some of that good old Wi-Fi. They eat free Wi-Fi in the McDonald's.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Needed
Now,
some
how could
Wi-Fi and air conditioning on my balls.
How could you think that he was doing that intentionally? Or he
No,
was-
sir. I think he's so fat, you just can't tell.
You could tell his balls was hanging out of his pants.
Now Chris got me talking like Sling Blade. I
There you
can't
go.
Stop now.
Probably forgot he had balls. Probably murdered his stomach and fat and
Waiting
shit.
on his French fried taters. I reckon. Okay, hold on. Stop it.
That's good stuff.
Unreal. The things that people do, knowingly or unknowingly, is scary.
Yeah, that is.
It's scary. Wow. Unbelievable.
You probably haven't seen his
Yes,
penis probably
yes.
since 1997.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Yes,
big boy.
That's a big one.
A big one.
Big one. That's a big one right there.
Wow. What's next? What could possibly happen?
Make my nut a one nut.
I want to get nut up. There's the music. Saved
Make
by the
mine.
music.
Wow. Another crazy show. Thank you guys for coming in.
We
And
love you, baby. We love you,
oh,
brother.
I
we
love
do.
you more.
All right, man.
And to the
That's
world,
impossible, but
spread some
thank you.
love.
Absolutely.
Give up some love and be vigilant. Stand up against fight the fake power.
Motherfuck him and John Wayne.
Oh, okay.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
for that
I'm
little.
talking about Elvis. Elvis was a hero the most.
He never meant shit to me.
Straight up racist. It's simple and plain.
Motherfuck him and John
And
Wayne.
John Wayne. The famous words of Chuck D.
Right?
The enemy that is public enemy.
Straight
Professor
up.
Griff. Flavor Flav.
Did God-
Terminator X.
Well, I'll talk about this tomorrow, but was that Flavor Flav necklace hanging around the I guess he was the chancellor or the dean or something at the college with what the hell was that around his neck?
Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
What, with the pimp robe on?
I
and the-
hope
and the
he's
little
at the
tam?
employment office today. I
For
hope
real?
He's at the
Thank you.
Employment Security Commission.
Sometimes
get outta here, man.
people are so damn smart they're stupid. That was a stupid move. Having that woman come down there and talk to those
Y'all be
graduates.
nice to this white lady now. She gonna teach y'all something. You
Yes.
thug, sit down and listen to this
That's
righteous
right.
white woman.
She promised us some
Smooth
money.
move.
We're gonna
Yeah,
take
smooth
care
move,
of
X-Lax.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
All
We'll
right,
talk
brother.
to you
Y'all be
tomorrow.
good.
All right.
Holla.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care now.
10 a.m. tomorrow morning on thepowerofvoices.com, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live. Just Google or search on either of those platforms, The Power of Voices, and you'll find us. All right, have a wonderful day. Spread some love. Say I love you, even to someone you don't particularly care for, except for Trump. Bye-bye.